Look at the roof of any old warehouse or factory in your town right now. You'll see a spinning silver dome, a wind turbine vent rotating silently in the breeze. Count them. There might be dozens across a single industrial roofline. Now look at your own roof. Look at every house in your suburban neighborhood. Look at the newest housing developments in your area. They're gone, completely absent. That spinning metal device can drop your attic temperature by 20 degrees Celsius without consuming a single watt of electricity, without requiring any maintenance, without breaking down. You have completely misunderstood why this technology vanished from American homes. This disappearance represents one of the most irrational engineering decisions in modern construction history. You think they disappeared because we invented better technology. Wrong. You think modern ridge vents are more efficient than mechanical turbines. Wrong. You think building codes outlawed them for safety reasons. Wrong. You think newer homes are better engineered than older ones. Wrong again. You think the construction industry eliminated them to save costs. Wrong. You think they were loud, problematic, or maintenance intensive. Wrong on every count. The truth is far more disturbing and reveals everything wrong with how American homes are actually designed. The technology that replaced turbine vents actually performs worse in most cooling scenarios. These devices didn't fail. They were deliberately eliminated for reasons that have absolutely nothing to do with engineering performance or homeowner benefit. In 1910, Samuel Cleland Carey patented the modern wind turbine vent, perfecting a technology that had existed in primitive forms since ancient Persian architecture. The physics is elementary and brilliant. Wind hits the curved blades, creating rotation at speeds of 10 to 30 revolutions per minute. This rotation generates negative pressure inside the turbine housing through the Venturi effect. Hot air trapped in your attic gets sucked upward and expelled outside at rates of 250 to 350 cubic feet per minute. Natural convection draws cooler air in through soffit vents below, creating a continuous cooling cycle. Zero maintenance, zero energy consumption, zero electronic components that can fail. It was a solved physics problem that worked perfectly for 70 years across millions of American homes. The system operated on three fundamental physics principles working in harmony. Bernoulli's principle created low pressure as air accelerated across the curved turbine blades. The stack effect utilized hot air's natural tendency to rise through convection currents. The Venturi effect amplified airflow through the narrow turbine opening, accelerating air movement exponentially. Combined, these forces created continuous attic ventilation that could move 300 cubic feet of air per minute in just a 5-mile-per-hour breeze. In stronger winds, a single 12-inch turbine could move 500 to 700 cubic feet per minute. No electricity required. No mechanical failures possible except bearing replacement every 20 to 30 years. Independent testing by the Air Movement and Control Association proved turbine vents reduced attic temperatures by 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit compared to static vents. They prevented ice dams in winter by maintaining consistent attic temperatures. They eliminated moisture problems year-round by removing humid air before condensation occurred. They dramatically extended shingle life by preventing the thermal cycling damage that occurs when attics reach 140 to 160 degrees in summer. The technology was perfect, proven, and profitable for homeowners through reduced cooling costs, extended roof life, and improved comfort. During the 1940s and 1950s, turbine vents became standard on American homes. Post-war suburban developments included them routinely. Builders understood their value. Homeowners demanded them. The technology reached peak adoption around 1960, when approximately 60% of new American homes included at least one turbine vent. But here's the part your real estate agent will never tell you. The turbine vent didn't die because it stopped working. It died because buyers could see it. During the 1980s and 90s suburban construction boom, real estate market research conducted by the National Association of Home Builders revealed a devastating psychological truth. Houses with visible roof turbines sold for 2% to 4% less than identical houses with clean roof lines. Buyers subconsciously perceive spinning metal vents as industrial, cheap, cluttered, or indicative of poor construction quality. Focus groups revealed that potential buyers associated visible roof equipment with commercial buildings, trailer homes, or cheap construction. The spinning motion triggered negative psychological responses. Buyers preferred roof lines that appeared seamless and sophisticated. Real estate agents began advising sellers to remove turbine vents before listing homes. Even though this reduced the home's cooling efficiency and increased future energy costs for buyers. Builders faced a choice: superior cooling performance or faster sales at higher prices. They chose sales. The construction industry systematically replaced efficient turbine vents with hidden ridge vents that were nearly invisible from the street but moved significantly less air. Aesthetics defeated physics. Marketing psychology eliminated engineering excellence. Every major home builder adopted this practice by 1995, prioritizing curb appeal over occupant comfort and energy efficiency. The hidden ridge vents that replace turbines require specific wind conditions to work effectively. They provide no mechanical advantage and rely entirely on passive air movement. In many cases, they perform 40 to 60% worse than the turbine technology they replaced. Static ridge vents can move 50 to 150 cubic feet of air per minute under ideal conditions, compared to 250 to 500 cubic feet per minute for turbine vents. The performance difference translates directly to higher attic temperatures, increased cooling costs, and reduced comfort. Modern homeowners now pay $200 to $600 annually in additional cooling costs to compensate for the reduced ventilation efficiency. Over a 20-year period, this represents $4,000 to $12,000 in unnecessary energy expenses, far exceeding the $50 to $150 cost of a quality turbine vent installation. You are living inside a century of engineered illusions designed to sell houses rather than serve inhabitants. That missing spinning device on your roof represents a perfect metaphor for American suburban development. We abandon solutions that work for solutions that look better in marketing photographs. Every summer when your air conditioning bill arrives, you are paying the hidden cost of this aesthetic choice made decades ago by an industry that profits from initial sales, not long-term performance. Your house is designed to look pretty from the street, not perform optimally for the people living inside. The construction industry eliminated proven physics to create marketing appeal. They chose visual uniformity over thermal efficiency. They prioritized photographs over performance. Perfect engineering was sacrificed for a perfect curb appeal, and you pay the price every month in energy bills. This pattern repeats throughout suburban construction. Functional features eliminated for aesthetic reasons. Engineering solutions abandoned for marketing advantages. Homeowner costs increased to improve builder profits. The turbine vent represents just one example of how American residential construction prioritizes appearance over performance, selling over serving, marketing over physics. The American home is rarely what it seems. If this video changed how you see your own roof, subscribe.